bit annoyed at myself because I thought, LA, sunny weather, it's going to be really, really warm and gorgeous, so I packed my flip-flops. No, I didn't. I packed 2 left flip-flops. I've been walking around in them though. It's not stopped me wearing them. While I've got a spare half hour before my meetings, I was tagged in the Nerimon YouTube survey 2012 by my friend Wyatt, so I thought I'd do that. Why are you called that? I'm called Carrie because my mum used to watch Little House on the Prairie, and there was a tiny little girl in that with straight brown hair. Then I turned up with really, really curly blonde hair. Sorry, Mum. I know one of my aunties was called Hope, but I don't know if I'm named after her or if my mum and dad just thought it was a really nice name. Fletcher is quite self-explanatory. It's just my dad's last name, and my mum took that name when she married him. But fun fact about Fletchers used to be the people that used to make bows for bows and arrows, although I think we used to make the crappy feathery bits on the end. I don't think we did like the metal work. I think we just did the little fancy flamboyant bit that nobody really notices. Who is your favourite school teacher? My favourite school teacher was my music teacher called Dr. Roach, who quite honestly became my best friend at school. He got me out of a physics test once. He asked my physics teacher if I could miss the lesson for a singing rehearsal that I wasn't actually needed for, and she was like, yeah, no, that's fine. So I just sat in the back of the hall while everyone else sang. He pretty much taught me everything I know about music, so I've got him to thank for a lot. Strangest food you put in your face. I've had shark soup, which was really great, although it looked like chocolate mousse, and my friend said that just before I ate it. So I ate it expecting it to taste like chocolate mousse because my brain was just playing tricks on me, so it was really weird when it tasted like shark. I suppose this is quite weird. I've had cactus. First ever gig. Michael Jackson was my first ever gig when I was 2 years old. Beat that. Where is your favourite place in the whole entire world? I love Venice. I've only ever been there once, and it was for an art trip, and it was just gorgeous. And I've been to Florida Disney World about 12 times, and I keep going back just because I love it there so much. But I think the happiest I've ever felt in one place is when I've been in a room that's just full of all my favourite people, like all my really good friends. Who's next? I'd like to tag my friend Tom Law, who comes with a warning, because as soon as you watch his videos, girls, you will fall in love with him. That is a guarantee. My friends Brad and Liam from World of the Orange, and the lovely Dan Is Not On Fire. And with that, I shall see you when I'm home. And now I'm home. I'm really, really sorry I've not done the October Club videos for the last 2 weeks, but it's because of the impromptu trip to LA, but I'm going to do it all for you now. Firstly, I finished The Fault in Our Stars within the week, and I can't say anything about it other than, oh my god, you have to read it! I sat on the plane and sobbed my little heart out. There was just one line in it, just one line, where I had to just slowly put the book down, put my head into my hands and just slowly sob for the next hour and a half of the plane journey I was on. But as heartstring pulling this book is, you have to read it. I can't stress that enough. John Green, you have done it again. Now the third book I'd chosen to read was The Casual Vacancy by J.K. Rowling, and I wasn't that into it. As you can see, I didn't finish it. I only got about 150 pages in, and it was partly because of my trip to LA holding up my reading time, but it was also because there wasn't enough depth to each character enough for me. But of course, this is just my personal opinion and my personal taste. This book might suit some of you down to a T. It just wasn't for me, unfortunately. Now for the fourth book, it was your choice what I was going to read, and it was out of Attachments, Starters, Cue a Love Story, and Why We Broke Up. And the winner is Why We Broke Up by Daniel Handler, because a lot of you spotted that he's the guy who wrote the Lemony Snicket books, and I didn't know that. I started it yesterday and I am 49 pages in, and it's great so far. I'm buying into the story, the characters are really great, the writing style is right up my street, and I think I'm really going to enjoy it. I'll probably finish it on like Friday. If you read / are reading the same books as me, I'd love to know what you think, so write them down in the comments, especially about The Casual Vacancy. But if you're reading different books, I'd love to know what they are and if you're enjoying them.